What will make Shatta, someone who claims he has money,
neglects the mother,
not take care of his mother?
And it's always exciting to come your way with the One King Show. My name is Hetty, and I am super happy to join you once again on the One King Show. Subscribe to all our socials at Onekingmultimedia. Let's have fun here. The show is proudly sponsored by One King Mineral Water, a taste of royalty. Abrimponsu papa and no any One King Mineral Water. Let's go straight into conversations on the big plate. You know what happens here? We drop conversations interesting to you out there. And so get interactive with us in the comment section. Drop your thoughts and we will gladly respond to you. So tonight on the big plate, the conversation, we are taking a look at parental neglect by celebrities. We're looking at the social, emotional, psychological, and financial implications on their brand. And so we'll seek to explore the phenomenon of famous individuals who fail to maintain meaningful relationships with their parents despite their success and recognition. So let me introduce my panel. I have Christera with me, I have Bramens with me, and I have Shansi also in the studios with me. Good evening and thank you so much for your time on the show.
Thank you too for having us.
It's a pleasure to always do this with you.
Thank you.
Right. So let's quickly delve into matters on the big plate. So let's take a look at the public's perception on the, celebrities, the moral and values. How do people see celebrities in the first place? Bramens.
Hetty. So when we say a celebrity, basically someone...
Can you speak into the microphone for me, please?
When we say a celebrity, basically someone who is celebrated by society.
Okay.
So we expect someone who is a celebrity to be someone that is responsible to a lot of people. So with this particular topic, when it comes to celebrities and their relationships,
with their
when
parents,
it comes to their parents and their family,
how do people see them when things like that come out?
It is very difficult because people expect the best. If you're a celebrity, they see you on TV, they hear you on radio, they see you on billboards, everything. In their minds, Charlie, we blow, you are there. So they expect your parents or your family to also be there. Almost blue, almost more. So when it doesn't match up, then it becomes a problem. Just imagine celebrity and then your family or let's say your mom or your dad doesn't have a car. Probably your celebrity status is on a face value kind of way. On Shatta that deep rooted. I mean, you are raking some cash and stuff.
Yeah.
So you haven't been able to buy a car for your parents. And your mom is entering a trotro. And you know how now social media is such that when someone sees something, the first thing they do is pick up their phone, take a picture or something. And then you see Brahman's mom taking trotro and blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying I'm a celebrity, but let's say that if I am...
You are.
You are.
You are.
You let me continue. And then it comes out. And now people start bashing. But you, Pa, are not responsible. How can you allow your mother to do? But for all you know, I don't have that cash to buy that car for her. It's on loan. So it is so much toll when it comes to the celebrities and some of these things because people expect so much from you. And when you are not able to balance or to match up to it, then a conversation starts.
Shanti, let me come to you. So looking at these celebrities and then the neglect from parents, let's look at the potential for negative media coverage and public backlash.
Of course, you're going to get that media coverage and public backlash because you are a celeb. Just as Brahman said, celebrity is someone who's been celebrated by the public, by everybody. So it's not just the musicians, it's not just the actors.
But if I'm a celebrity and my mom is having issues or my dad, family issues and all that. What warrants you to shade me, insult me, or accuse me? Like,
as I was saying,
that's not your family issue.
Sure. So it's not just them, pastors, all these people are celebs. So since you are out there and everything you do it for us, then there's this thing that people say that as a celebrity, you don't have a personal life.
Yeah.
And since this personal thing is also out there on the social media, then it is double salansa, because something that is supposed to be personal. So for instance, a celebrity will go and take a nude video and then it comes out. Now you've given us the chance or the opportunity to talk about it because now it's out there. So if this issue gets out there, then of course people are going to, cover, the media is going to cover, people are going to talk about you because they expect much from you. Like, hey, Hetty, it's also the I mean, people are going to talk about and say, "Oh, so for one celeb, want to push one mommy." As well as Shantara can say, as well as makeup I can say, phones I can see use, nail catfish I can see sister. Oh, mommy,
you are trying to shade me with a catfish. be guided.
That one is a personal.
Yeah. Anything catfish, you touch my soul. Be guided.
So. So like a catfish. Now, mommy, I ban aroba.
She's checking her dice. Please.
So definitely people are going to talk about it. The media is going to cover because the media already wants something to trend. They already are into the bad news. So the moment you give them that opportunity, I mean, they're not wasting any time. They're going to cover and get that traffic so people also know what is going on. Now, then almost your numbers no. So definitely, since you are a celebrity, people are really going to talk about it. The media is going to cover, and then it's going to be something that it also is going to get some psychological, mental, issues or implications on you. So yeah,
nice one, Cristero. Let's look at the impact these issues, this parental neglect, it has on celebrities' fan base.
Celebrities are seen as idols by some people. Some people see celebrities as influencers. Some see them as entertainers.
Demigods.
Some, everyone has how they see a celebrity. Most importantly, we should all understand that you are celebrated as a celebrity. And so if someone that people look up to, you are all over the place, especially when you are one of those people who display cash all the time, telling the whole world that you have money.
It's like you're being personal.
No, I'm saying especially those ones.
Let's go on.
Yes, those ones
Let's go.
that display cash all on social media. In the name of they have a lot of money.
We don't have just one celebrity doing that. We have.
Yes, I said those ones. So I'm not talking about
being personal,
a particular anyway. One.
Yeah.
Yes,
No, but you, when you are talking, I know who you are talking about. Let's move. Let's move.
And then it comes up that your mom does not even have a place to sleep.
You see,
it comes up that your mom is struggling out there.
Must you tell everybody?
And
should you tell
must
everybody?
you tell everybody?
I mean, your mom is out there. She doesn't have a place to sleep. Solicited for funds.
Whose mom?
I'm saying when it comes up like that. When it comes up like that, look at the way people will begin to look at you. People will look at you in a different style. Is it not the same person who has been displaying cash all the time? Then people will begin to look into it. Your fans definitely will be worried about that situation. They will not be happy. They will not be happy. Do you understand? So I am not saying that if you are you can be a celebrated person. Meanwhile, you do not have anything like in terms of cash. You don't only have to have money before you are celebrated. Yeah. Some people are doing great things out there,
but they give us the impression that they have money.
Yes, there are some that do that. So I am talking about those who give the impression that they have a lot of cash in their bank accounts and then in their homes, but at the end of the day, they do not have. Their mothers and fathers are out there soliciting for funds and begging for help. That is what I'm talking about.
Nice
So for
one.
me, your fans will not be happy.
Are you sure?
Yes, when there is something like this, there's a
problem like
situation,
that.
a problem, something like this surrounding you, your fans definitely will
Now
not be happy
let's
about
take
it.
a look at the emotional implications that parental neglect has on these celebrities. So let's take a look at the struggles faced by these celebrities. Brahmans, do you think it affects them at all?
It does, Charlie. Especially when that is not really the case. I don't want to use Chris's example, but
Oh, you can use my example.
no.
Oh, no, Brahmans. No, Brahmans. If you say you don't want to use my example, I don't understand.
You understand?
No, I don't understand.
Please feel free.
No, Brahmans, use my example.
Okay,
Feel free. Don't listen to him. Do what your heart tells you.
My heart tells me to use this example. But so just imagine when Nyame Adom Kakra Owunsem, and everybody is hailing you. Everybody, I mean, your name is all over the place, and your parents, your mom or your dad, comes out to say that, oh, I don't have a place to sleep, and be a cry to me, puts out some of these things. Whatever has gone on between the two of you you've decided not to do this or do this. No, people are not really going to care about it.
Yeah.
All they are going to care about is, why is it that you are on social media showing cash, talking big, saying I'm the richest person in Ghana, I'm this, I am that. It's not Shatabando, but saying all these things, yet your mother would come out or your father would come out to say that I don't have a place to sleep. Sometimes the mental toll that will take on you is something else. If you're not the type that's there's this thing, I don't know if Chris can help me. You see, winning buje. What does that mean?
I said, I'm found.
Yes. If you're not the type she ain't found one, this can break you down. Whatever it is that you are doing, if it is music, if it is movie, if it is
Comedy,
whatever it is that you are doing, this can affect you, because there people will then start attacking your brand, what you do. We cry oko show cry na nkofo bra cry na it's sold out in Puna. Sikano cry on money mami bi.
even your girlfriend.
You get it. And the psychological effects, it is so much that if you are not careful, it can affect your work. That career that you find yourself in. You understand? And it can affect your relationship with other people. Because see, in our society here in Ghana, when a man is at a particular stage, he's expected to be responsible. And that responsibility is not just towards your wife or girlfriend or whatever, it's towards your parents too. So when it is being seen or portrayed that as you don't care about your family, your parents, it can affect your endorsement deals, your brand. I mean, it can affect a lot of things. So the mental toll, I think, is so much. And for those celebrities who find themselves in such situations, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how true these things are. But I am happy that almost always there's always a way around it where the conversation dies out. Because per the example that Chris was giving, I don't know if it's the same person that I'm thinking about, but I mean,
It's not the same person.
it's not the same person. But after the who that will come, you realize that I'll see other this that will show that I say he has bought mansions.
So now let's draw our focus onto Shatta Wale. That is a recent one we can speak of.
Okay.
His mother has been in the news just, I think, a few days ago in an interview where Shatta Wale himself saying he's bought 4 cars for the mother and rented a house for the mom, and you people are bashing me and this and that. Let's
So how do we balance it? Because in one breath he's saying he has done these things. In the other breath, the woman herself has been on platforms to say that he started to say he has bought house. He
says he has rented a house and bought 4 cars for the mother.
Rented an
cars.
estate.
Yes. But
For
in
cars.
another breath, that this woman came some time back and said she was homeless.
Yeah.
So how do we balance this?
Some say the woman may be suffering from dementia.
I don't know about that. But even if that is the case, then that means she needs to be taken care of.
And is Shatta Wale the only son, the only child?
You see, that is
Now,
is
these
where,
are questions I'm
no,
asking.
that is where the conversation becomes interesting, because it doesn't matter if there are other children. Once you are the one in the spotlight, you are the one that everybody will talk about.
So why would we want to apportion the entire livelihood of the woman?
Not the
on Shatta
entire
Wale?
livelihood, but you see, Hetty, as we said, when you're in the spotlight, all eyes are on you, right? So everybody expects that, this person, to me, other people feel good. This person who is kind towards other people, this person who says all these things, and then someone that close to you is going through that. And it doesn't matter if there are other siblings, it doesn't matter if there's other family, but at that particular time, you are more like the visible breadwinner
to be easily become
to be identified, to be held accountable.
Now,
you understand? So when it happens like that,
we are taking a look at the psychological or the emotional toll these things have on. Do you think the media has been so hard on Shatta Wale on this issue?
Shatta is not a soft. It's not a soft rock.
No,
to
but
crack.
let's not look at the personality. Let's look at the
No,
media.
you see, it adds up. You see, the person portrays a particular kind of image. So, as to whether or not the media has been hard on him, he can take it. Shatta can take it because Shatta dishes out.
So that is why we do it to him.
No, Shatta dishes out what he gets. Basically, he says what he feels.
You're not answering answering my question.
Because
this issue is about
I can give you a straight answer.
This issue is about Shatta Wale, the mom, the negligence and the taking care of and all of that stuff. Let's put who he is when it comes to Ghana music and how hard he comes at the media. That side is not what we're talking about.
It's not just the media.
We are not talking of his music. We're talking of
any
his
issue that
life.
Shatta comes out.
We
Shatta
are talking
talks
about
other people's personal issues.
We are talking about Shatta Wale's relationship with the mother and what is happening with him and then the mother. With all what his mom has come out to say, but I think we saw videos where he presented the mom a car and all of that stuff. Do you think this personal side of Shatta Wale alone, the media has been too hard on him?
That's what I'm saying, that for Shatta, I can't say that the media has been hard on him, because Shatta can take it and Shatta gives it. Not even just the music, but Shatta is someone that when it comes to other people's personal issues, or kibia, how or canon.
Okay.
So it's like what you give out is what is being given to you.
Okay.
I think that is how. Personally, if you ask me my opinion, I would maybe say that yes, maybe when it comes to these are personal things. I mean, you know my stand when it comes to personal issues and how it's being discussed on social media. But this is one person who comes out and talks about other people's personal issues so harshly. So at the end of the day, when they are serving him the same thing, I'm sure he can take it. And for the psychological implications of these things, yes, definitely it would have some toll on him. And because Shatta, is it such people when you see them all over the place, they're actually very sweet and soft people. Sometimes it's just a persona that they put across to, get things done. That is there. You understand? So definitely this is going to have a toll on him. But I am happy how Shatta always, carries himself. Shatta will make it look like, I don't really care. You understand? But I'm sure he can handle it.
I'm sure he can handle it. Shanzi, looking at what Shatta Wale's mom has been saying sometime back in interviews, I'm now sleeping in a car or something, and we've seen videos of Shatta Wale present the mom a car and all of that stuff, and then Shatta Wale still stands on it that he has not abandoned the mom. He's actually got a place for her in the plush estate, got her forecast. Some say the woman might be suffering from something. Looking at her age and all of that stuff, could that be a contributing factor to why Shatta Wale is still exposed to attack? Because the woman is saying something contrary to what is the word contrary?
Yeah, contrary.
Contrary to what the son is saying.
Or cont for short.
So, to your question,
Could it be that the woman may be suffering from some psychological things,
Okay. Hetty, as to if the woman is suffering from a psychological problem, that one we can't really say for a fact because we don't have anything to prove that. You
Could
understand?
that be possible?
Maybe. I mean, we are all
These things happen.
Of course,
so, yeah.
we are all going to be able to get that kind of. But for now, we can't say the woman is actually suffering from any psychological thing. Now, I want us to also see something here. If someone decides, someone like Shatta, if truly he has money, like he preaches, and it comes to the news that he's not taking care of his mom, I want us to take this thing away from the fact that he is a celebrity and treat it in the reality way. Now, Hetty, what will make you, as a rich woman,
decide not to take care of
your mom? Because I've not heard of his dad. I don't know if his dad is alive.
He and his dad are very close.
So I've not heard of his dad.
The dad was actually his manager before Sammy took over.
Okay. So I've not really heard anything from his dad. But the mom is the only one always in the news preaching about this whole thing that Shatta is not taking good care of him. Now, what will make Shatta, someone who claims he has money,
neglects the mother,
not take care of his mother?
And the reality is boys tend to be more closer to their mothers.
Exactly, that's the fact.
So what could be the problem? So listening to Shatta and the things that he puts out there, he meant that his parents, he didn't say his mother alone, his parents actually made him go through a lot. So when you talk about someone who has really suffered, so if someone comes and be like, me, I'm a hustler, who say hustler, man, who hustle with him? Me, mada. And then you can see the pain in there. So it means this guy has gone through something. He's
we
bitter
should just look
about
beyond
something.
this celebrity stuff and the fact that Shatta can come and be like, hey, man, he's human too. You get it?
There's so a deep cut somewhere.
I feel that it's like there's something that he doesn't want to put out there, but there is something there, something behind the whole scene that we can't see, we don't know. But then we hear the mom come out and be like, "Oh, na Shatta yese." But there are some situations that Shatta ka so mane ma me ka say your phone pa. Ye hu say Shatta mane ma me ka da. Ye hu say Shatta mane ma me sika. Ye hu say so sometimes your parents or your mom, your dad can do something to you.
That will really cut you.
It will really hurt you. But a bedroom baby no, say what family that betty I say a bedroom baby no, a boy who you'll be a nyamisro one I say we are very kind. You will sit and be like, okay, no matter what, he is my father, she is my mother. So let me just put all this thing behind. And just take care of her because but that's the case where this man is also saying that he's been helping and he's not being appreciated. It's one can say, why am when then you don't even appreciate it. Do you think I will keep on doing it? There is something that we don't know.
Maybe I think
doesn't want to put out
a conversation needs to happen between the mother and the son.
Seriously, and the son. That is where Shatta is not down for, because he's not ready to come out to tell everybody what the problem really is, because it's a personal thing. But the mom has actually, she's ready to wash their dirty clothes outside. Well, that is her decision. But I could see that Shatta doesn't want to talk about it, and he's not ready to. I mean, go into the mud with his mom. So if the mom is saying this, then leave her to say this. But according to him, he's been helping, and I think we should actually say the people giving the woman that audience should actually
the media houses
ask her deep questions than be. Everybody is actually.
Wanting the tea from Shatta Wale.
They are turning the energy on the fact that okay, woman on show. When was the last time woman was sick? But on one sound can say why are you banning? Assemble number. Son of money and be son of by a pen somewhere. It makes me yet tum tum and tum. It makes me there say boy needy and as a man or your boy man. Shatta a real man. It does say money. So in as much as Shatta. In as much as Shatta ba no say hard no and no dear but on so any pa ye na dia no so moja and enam mu e be ne ya but some part na will be say and na obetimi take he should be able to take because if you are able to tell somebody that he killed his mother, my brother
Shatta any pa, he's a god.
Christero, let's take a look at the mental health challenges that may arise from this parental neglect. Talk of guilt, anxiety, shame, fear, and all of that. So let's take a look at that one.
So, celebrities who tend to be neglected by parents, I think, go through a lot of psychological trauma. Some feel like they do not even belong to the masses out there. They do not belong to the family because they have been neglected for a very long time. Somewhere in 2018, Kelly Rowland posted on, I think, Instagram, one of the socials, that it's been 30 years since she met her dad. Fortunately for her, she met the dad, and that was like 30 years old, 30 good years before meeting her dad. And if you look at what she actually wrote on social media, then you would understand what she's been through in the past years that she's not met her dad. If you look at in 2017 also, Adele, after winning the Grammys with Hello, she made mention of the fact that she doesn't love her dad because her dad neglected her when she was about 10 or 11 years. You understand? And she's now a full-grown woman winning Grammys. And she made mention of the fact that she rather loved her manager, Jonathan Dickens, rather than her dad, Mark Evans. Michael Essien in 2010 was all over in the news where his father granted an interview saying that Michael Essien has neglected him and all of that. But there was also the news that the man also, they did not take care of Michael Essien when Michael Essien was young. But according to other sources, the information was that, or according to the father, the information was that, there was some misunderstanding between the man and then the wife. And so when that misunderstanding, came up, then the woman took Michael Essien with him and they left. So it wasn't the man's fault not to have taken care of Michael Essien at that time. You understand? Now, the man was interviewed and he said Michael Essien has neglected him. He's been sick and he's been having issues and Michael Essien is not taking care of him. And Michael Essien also came to respond saying that, yes, that is not the way. I have been taking care of the man, but he doesn't want to speak about, his family issues, in public and all of that. He even decided to sue some of the media houses who were talking about the same issue. You understand? So for me, I don't think that when it comes to the matter of family, or when it comes to family matters, I don't want you as a celebrity to put all your family issues out there. It's even adds a lot of psychological effects and psychological trauma on, psychological toll on you. It puts some psychological toll on you because people will begin to talk about it. Now you would have to come and respond to everyone. Do you know what you are going through? It brings a lot of depression. So and people see you in a different way, in a different style and fashion. So for me, if you're a celebrity, you need to be matured enough to be able to handle your family issues, privately. So I, for instance, did not like that idea where Shatta Wale's mom came, up, mentioning all those things. I didn't like that idea. If you have issue with your child or with your son,
settle it privately.
Why not?
Nice one. Let's quickly take a look at the financial implications these things have on the celebrities. So, Brames, taking from you, let's take a look at the potential loss of endorsement deals, sponsorships, and all that. The negative impact parental neglect has on the brand of these celebrities. A quick one.
Hetty, so for the effect, as I mentioned earlier, it's a lot, especially when as a brand you are seen to be a light that leads people. You are seen to be an endorsement of whatever it is that brand is standing for. So if it comes out that you are someone who is neglecting close family relations, someone who doesn't live up to that responsibility that you have towards your family, that at the end of the day, it brings into question your ability to be responsible towards that brand.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, if you can't even take care of what is your personal thing, your personal family issues, you can't take care of it, then what is the assurance that you can take care of the brand that you've been given? Okay, so it does have some implications on, and you might even get some brands that would desist from working with you totally. Some might, bring out statements, blah blah too, but some would totally, especially if, let's say, a brand that talks about family values, a brand that is pushing family values, taking care of your family, unity. I don't know, no company comes in mind like readily, but let's say there's this company that does Maria Stopes. Is it Maria Stopes or
It
something?
talks about
Stopes.
family
Yes,
and all
these
that.
are about family health, and women health and stuff like that. And then something like this happens, and then you are someone who's supposed to be an ambassador, and you are not even taking care of your child. You're not taking care of your some of these things. How can that brand want to still associate with you? So whatever endorsement that you were doing for them, whatever deal you had with them, it get cancelled. You understand? So it is unfortunate that these things happen, but sometimes when it happens, how you deal with it also
Matters.
helps to either salvage the situation properly or to make it worse. Some people would just go on the radio banter and give this, give that, and no brand would want to be associated with a personality that is in the news for the negative reasons. Unless the brand itself is a negative brand that would want to thrive on that negative energy. But I mean, every brand wants to stand out as a potential positive beacon in society. So it does have an effect financially. I mean, who knows? Endorsement deal maybe it was like some 6 figures or something. You just lose it just like that.
Just like that. Right. So this is where we draw down the curtain for tonight's edition of The Big Plate. My name is Hetty. Thank you so much for staying with us. Kindly subscribe to all our socials at Onekingmultimedia. This is the One King Show, and thank you for making a date with us. We join you same time next week.